Hello, everybody. This is author DS Spice. Today's manifestation technique is known as Furthermost Expanded Conclusions. Now, let us see what this manifestation technique is. Now, if some of you have not do not know what I am up to, it is about the law of attraction. I make videos on how you can achieve the manifestation of your choice. Now, the step one to this manifestation technique is like there are contrasts. The universe provides you with the varieties of contrasts, varieties of choices to choose from when you want to manifest something. Okay, so these contrasts, when you see all of them, you start getting ideas out of it. Now, this will inspire you to get what you want eternally. Eternally, you keep getting ideas. Okay, you go on a path, and then the universe provides you with multiple options. And then you choose a path, and then again, if you deep dive into it, you have another set of options available to you, and this causes that expansion to happen, and the ideas keep getting generated eternally. Okay, so that is the step one. The step two is the contrast. What happens is these varieties of choices that are available to you, the contrast this causes you to create, and this causes you to expand continuously. Now, the positive self within you, you have you and you have your inner guidance system, right? The inner guidance system, what it will does is it will see a choice and it will blow up to its full-blown manifestation, because it doesn't have any resistance. It is you, the smaller version that is you, the physical version that is you, who is having the resistance towards expansion. But the inner self that is there in you, there is no resistance. It's not like intimidated by you, right? So it grows up to its fully blown expansion. So the step two is the contrast causes you to create, and this causes you to expand continuously. The positive self within you takes this expansion immediately. So the positive self that is there within you expands immediately. Now, you want a manifestation to happen, a choice is given to you, you follow that choice. You are following the choice. But what you do is you get bogged down by the resistances. But what happens is the inner positive self which is there in you, it is not bogged down by any kind of resistance. It gets fully manifested. It grows and expands into the full grown manifestation form to receive the manifestation. Okay, so that is step two, because the inner self, the inner positive self, doesn't get impacted by you, since there is no resistance for it to expand. Okay, so that is step two. Now, step three is your emotions. Your emotions are an indicator of how you expanded, and how expanded you are with this furthermost expanded version of you, or how misaligned you are, how much loving you are, and how much resistance you got going. Now, just tap on your emotions. How are you gonna feel right now when you have expanded with the variety of choices that are available to you? Now, and these emotions will indicate whether you are resisting, whether you are loving, or whether you are welcoming and being in the receptive mode to receive the manifestation. So keep a tab on your emotions. So third step is your emotions are an indicator of how expanded you are with the furthermost expanded version of you. Remember, your inner positive self, it has already expanded to the most expanded version of this manifestation. Okay, so you start upon something, okay, but the inner positive self has expanded 100% to this manifestation to receive it. It's you that is, it's up to you now to allow things to happen or create resistances and blockages by not being in the receptive mode to allow this expansion to happen. Okay, so that is step number three. Take tab on your emotions. Okay. Now, step four is you don't have to linger in your attitude. You don't have to explain to anyone why you would prefer the expansion. Okay. Now, the innermost self that is there in you, the positive self that is there in you, has expanded completely. But you want to expand, right? You want to expand to this completed version of you. But if you are not allowing it, it could be that you are like expecting that you should reason out, you should give out some reasons, or you should tell people around why you're doing this, but it's not required at all. You don't require any kind of validation to explain yourself that you have evolved to this full manifestation form. Okay, so you don't have to linger in your attitude. You don't have to explain to anyone why you would prefer the expansion. Okay, you have expanded, your innermost being expanded, so you also expand. There's no need for you to go and explain to someone why you want to be in this preferred expanded version of you. There's no need. Okay, so stop beating the drum of what you don't want and focus only on what you want. Okay, there's no need for you to validate, there's no need for you to give an explanation of becoming the best version in this expanded self, and there's no need to talk about the things that you don't want. Just focus on what you really want. Only focus on what you really want, and then catch up with this expanded version of you without offering any resistance, just allowing the expansion to happen, allowing the manifestation to take place, and being in the receptive mode. Okay, so that's step number 4. Your step 5 is you are the creator of you, and you are more than what you're taking the credit for you. Okay, so you are the creator. Like you want to manifest something, so you've already creating things. Okay, and you have grown up to its full-blown manifestation, right? So you are more than that. You're more than what you are taking the credit for. Like for example, you have manifested into the full-blown form, but you remember that you are more than this. You're more than what you're giving yourself the credit for. So you are the creator of the expansion, and you should allow yourself to take the conclusion of the expansion. Take the conclusion of the expansion. Now you expanded into something, right? You expanded into the version. Okay, you are in version number 1.0. You've expanded to version 6.0 without giving any explanation to no one. You have expanded, and you have allowed, and you have behaving willfully as this expanded version of you, not giving any explanations, not wanting any kind of validations, nothing. You're allowing yourself to this full-blown manifestation of you. So you allow yourself the furthermost, the extreme end of the conclusion of this manifestation. You should be in that vibrational scale. Okay, so you are the creator of the expansion, and you should allow yourself to take the expansion, to take the conclusion of the expansion, rather than just linger. So tune yourself to who you really are, to the furthest, most expanded conclusions and desires, so that you can live the exhilaration of keeping up with who life is causing you to become. You want to become something, so the inner positive self you has already become the full-blown manifestation. It's up to you to catch up with it. So when you are catching up with it, there's no need to offer any kind of resistance. You become the person who are this full-blown manifested form. You become that person instantly. Just allow the emotions to rise, and just stay in that accelerated mode for this manifestation, as if the manifestation has already taken place. Be in that vibration. Okay, so that is step number 5. You are something that you have to give yourself the more than the credit that you are giving for. You are giving some credit to yourself that you are something, but you have to go beyond that and give the furthermost expanded conclusion for your manifestation, so that your vibration should lie there. Okay, so that's step number 5. Now, last but not the least, keep practicing the vibration of expansion. Keep practicing. Just be in that accelerated mode of having tuned into to be in this receptive mode to be in the manifested form. So keep practicing the vibration of expansion until that becomes your normal vibration. So if you keep practicing this kind of accelerated mode that you are in day in and day out, that that is something that becomes a very normal vibration for you. Just keep practicing that. So it is a vibrational alignment with who you are that brings you all the happiness. Happiness doesn't come from the thing that you have manifested. Ultimately, the happiness comes from being aligned with this full blown manifestation, the emotional feeling of having gotten the manifestation. So, that is what is causing the manifestation to happen. Okay, so step 6 is keep practicing yourself to be in this accelerated mode. So once if you feel that you have slipped down a bit, come back, and don't beat the drum of what you don't want. No need to no need to offer any kind of explanations, or no need to seek validation from anyone. Be in this full-blown manifestation of who you are, who you are becoming. Okay, so step 6 is keep practicing the vibration of expansion until that becomes your normal vibration. Now, it is a vibrational alignment with who you are that brings you all the happiness. It is not the thing that you are manifesting. Okay, so guys, so this is the manifestation technique known as Furthermost expanded conclusions. I'll get back to you once more next Saturday with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned and bye for now. Bye. Thank you for the likes and subscribes.